You're driving home with Fifi and Jules. We've been looking forward to this all day. These guys are back in Australia, nominated for 2 Grammys. They've released 6 albums, and you can catch them on their Aussie tour, Adelaide, Sydney and Perth later this week. All the details at presidentsrock.com. You'll know them from these hits.
Meow, 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 meow. She's in my head. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
Oh, this is exciting! The Presidents of the United States of America are in the house! It's actually two-thirds. Two-thirds. We've got Chris and Andrew.
Right. We fired Jason.
Oh, yeah. He was dead weight.
We fire him every morning, and then we hire him right before the show.
God, that must cost a lot.
At a reduced rate.
Well done.
He pays us to play now.
Yeah.
Well, it's so exciting to have you guys here. You know, absolute icons for us growing up. All the parties we used to go to, and you know, be passion girls behind the footy clubs
I
and
wasn't
stuff.
doing that.
What does that mean? Passion girls behind the
Getting it on.
Oh.
Yeah. But this was
I should have guessed.
I mean, I was always the sweaty one trying to mosh to all your songs, but I always, and it's great to have you here because I've got so many questions about your music. It's taken me, you know, a couple of decades to track you down. Talk to me about Peaches.
Okay, well, they're round, they're succulent, they're delicious. What do you want to know?
Well, millions of peaches for me. The film clip is of you guys kicking asses of ninjas and jumping through trees.
I know.
And I've got no idea how to bring it all together.
Well, we didn't either. All we had as far as an idea for that video was, let's play outside under a tree. That was it. That was our treatment. And Roman Coppola, who made the video, was like, how do you guys feel about getting attacked by ninjas? And we're like, we feel good about it. He'd been watching a whole bunch of ninja movies, and he just wanted to make a ninja sequence. So we did it. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes about as much sense as a band called the Presidents of the United States of America singing songs about little animals.
Doing anything, really.
Doing anything, yeah. So the incongruity is in our blood.
It's awesome. And even June Buggy, we haven't even mentioned that yet. But you are about to play Lump for us.
Sure.
And Lump, what I mean, as a woman, I don't even know if it's nice to be referred to as a lump.
Well, yeah.
What was the motivation behind that?
You know what? That song, there's no metaphor in that song. What you see is what you get. I had an image in my head of this woman in a house coat, kind of dazed, sitting in a river, being slowly eaten by piranhas.
Oh,
you know, that's just what you get for partying behind the 40 Club.
Because right now I feel like a lump, so I'm carrying extra 20 kilos. So I'm going to pretend you're singing about me right now.
Yeah.
You know what's so refreshing about you guys, and Andrew, you'd attest to this, you know, as you travel around, you'll be backstage with plenty of bands, they seem to take themselves more and more seriously, you know, this craft that they're creating and they're putting beats to it. You guys are the complete opposite.
Yeah, we're no five-fingered death punch.
We're no insane clown posse.
That's fair to say.
No, but you know what? That's actually directly related to advice I got from Madonna back in the days.
Oh.
We were going to sign with her. We were down to her in Colombia, and we had a meeting with her, and she took me aside after the meeting and said, I got a little piece of advice for you. No matter whether you sign with me or not, as you go forth through this weird machinery you're about to enter, remember that nobody's ever going to give you any respect for the craft of your songwriting because you're funny. So don't wait for it. Don't expect it. And I was like, oh, that's great. So I never expected it, and so we never took ourselves seriously because Madonna gave us a little pep talk.
And did you sign with her?
No.
The Presidents of the United States of America, they're going to play Lump for us right now. Remember, catch them on their Aussie tour, Adelaide, Sydney and Perth later this week. presidentsrock.com for details. Take it away on Fifi and Jules.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lump sat alone in a boggy marsh, totally motionless except for her heart. Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. She totally confused all the passing piranhas. She's Lump, she's Lump, she's in my head. She's Lump, she's Lump, she's Lump, thinks she might be dead. Lump lingered last in line for brains, and the one she got sorta rotten and insane. Small thing so sad that birds could land. His Lump fast asleep, rocking out with the band. She's lump, she's in my head. She's lump, think she might be dead. Oh yeah,
Take it away.
A lump was limp and lonely and needed a shove. Lump slipped on a kiss and tumbled into love. She spent her 20s between the sheets. Life limped along with subsonic speeds. She's lump, she's in my head. She's lump, think she might be dead. Woo! Check her pulse. Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Yeah. Woo! Is this lump out of my head? I think so. And that's all I have to say about shrimp.
The Presidents of the United States of America. You're driving home with Fifi and Jules. These guys currently touring Australia, Adelaide, Sydney and Perth later this week. All the details at presidentsrock.com. That was Lump.
Do you know what amazes me about that, guys, is I literally knew every lyric.
Yeah.
That is how much I listened to that song, and it's all come back
Are you
to
sure you're not listening to Lee Kerrigan's version? Have you heard Lee Kerrigan's version?
No.
Yeah, he has a really sensitive, like...
Oh, really?
Lump shed alone. In fact, that's where we kind of got the idea. We used to do a version of it country. We'd be like, lump shed alone in a parking marsh, totally motionless except for her heart. And
It works.
That's in Lee Kernigan.
Kernigan?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
Aussie.
Am I
all good.
mispronouncing
Close.
it?
Yeah.
You guys are like the Umbilical Brothers. You're still having so much fun, having performed that how many times? That
Oh,
song?
I know. Well, for me personally, if I'm ever asked what's our favorite song, it's Lump, because I'm never, ever bored playing that song. Ever. Every time we play it, it's like the first time we're playing it. It's weird.
Wow.
It's eerie. I don't know what it is about that, but it
But
works.
you can tell, and you can tell you're loving it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know whether or not because you guys have been very warm with us, and I think we've got great rapport at the moment. I think we're getting along really well.
Yeah, I like you okay.
It's only going downhill from here.
Okay, Chris and Andrew, I have to tell you something. You know how, part of a musician's life is you love getting royalties, and when people use your song, they usually ask permission to use it. Well, my mate here, Jules, he has been using one of your songs in one of our segments, and I don't believe he ever ran this by you.
Oh, I probably emailed your management.
We have a segment here on the show, and when I say we have a segment, I think the last time it got a run was about March 2011.
God, it's popular.
But it's called Cat Chat. And Jules loves cats, so he made an intro for the song. And do you want to hear it? Because
Sure.
I'm just worried
Absolutely.
that you might be hitting him up for some backdated royalties.
He even had some help from popular comedian Russell Brand. So, I mean, it was
really?
very, very legit. Here we go.
Welcome to Cat Chat. Cat Chat, where people chat about cats. What a great segment. Just a couple of guys cat chatting away.
Meow, 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 meow.
Cat chat. Fifi, shut up.
I could listen to that all day.
So he gets your approval. You're okay with
Sure.
that? Okay.
Can we make a ringtone out of that?
Yes!
I love it because all his radio bumper things are so crazy anyway, but to have the sound in there is just like way over the top.
So contractually, can you just say we, the United States, the presidents of the United States, give you permission to use that for Cat Chat?
Yeah, do we actually own all the publishing on that? I mean, aren't we? Yeah, we do, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at him.
You look. I wasn't even.
He wasn't
Okay.
even on the record.
Now, I do have lots of questions about Kitty, and I know that you haven't had these profound experiences as to why you've written a song.
Right.
Surely there's one behind this one.
Simple. Lived in a loft where with this guy Mark Sandman, who actually was the guy that taught me how to play the two-string from a band called Morphine in Boston. Great band.
Good plug.
Good plug. And his roommate had a cat named Chima, and Chima was famous for coming up and coyly kind of going around your legs, like And then you'd go down to pet Chima, and Chima would take a gouge out of your hand.
That sounds like cats.
So we were just jamming in Mark's living room, and Chima's walking around, and I literally just saying that there's a kitty at my foot and I want to touch it, which was the case at the time.
And on that note, I think we should hear it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get into the Presidents of the United States of America with Fifi and Jules for the drive home and Kitty.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo!
Come on. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Little bag of bones been out all night. Little bag of bones been out all night. Can you hear him scratching at the screen door? Can you hear him scratching at the screen door? Little bag of bones been out all night. He needs some petting and loving on his head. He needs some petting and loving on his rain-soaked hide. He's circling round my ankle. He's circling round my ankle. He needs some petting and loving on his hide. Hey, kitty, won't you come inside? Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot, I want to touch it. Go meow, 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 meow. Ooh. Meow. 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 Pussy purring and looking so satisfied. Pussy purring and looking so satisfied. Lost in his little yellow round eye. Lost in his little yellow round eye. Pussy purring and looking so satisfied. Kitty rap and scratch me through my jean. Kitty rap and scratch me through my jean. You kitty, you're gonna spend the night. You kitty, you're gonna spend the night. You kitty, you're gonna spend the night outside. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I wanna touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Yeah, I wanna touch it. I wanna touch it. 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 Yeah. I said K-I-T-T-Y, spells touch it. Kitty, 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 kitty. Touch it. Kitty, 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 kitty. Touch it. Kitty, 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 kitty. Touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it.
Was the most unique performance in the history of this program. Fifi Jules driving you home. That was unbelievable. The Presidents of the United States of America, who are currently touring Australia, Adelaide, Sydney, and Perth later this week. All the details. You want to see that live, and what an experience, everyone. All our staff.
It'll never be that good again.
Is this meant to be a comedy show? Because Fifi and I are in stitches.
That was the best version of Kitty we've ever played. I like the groove. Yeah.
Can you add cat chat in there? Cat chat?
Cat chat?
For the new intro?
Sure. Cat chat. Okay, here we go. Cat chat. Yeah. Cat chat. Come on, let's do some cat chat. I got a kitty, wanna talk about it. Cat chat. Oh, my kitty's so amazing. Cat chat. Everybody wants to hear about it. Cat chat. And even if you don't want to hear about it, I'm gonna talk about my little kitty now. Cat chat.
They do live jingles. They do it all.
So good.
Jules, so that cat chat segment where guys talk about cats hasn't been on air for about 2 years, but it is back this afternoon. Presidentsrock.com, by the way, to get your tickets.
Fifi, there's a bitchy cat